G'day guys, welcome to a new episode of Bogan'S Guide to Wine. Sampy with you. I'm still down at Margaret River having a bit of a skulk around some of these wineries that are prepared to give me a little bit of attention. So we are at Brown Hill Estate.
That's right.
And I'm here with Hayden, one of the, now are you the winemaker, assistant winemaker? What's your position?
I'm the assistant winemaker and viticulturalist here at Brown Hill.
So that means you're in charge really and the boss just sort of pretends.
Well, that's what we tell him.
That's what we tell them, okay, very good. So what you're going to take us through one of your choice wines here. What are we looking at?
What we've got here is our 2012 Reserve Shiraz, the Fimiston as it were. Now there's a little bit of backstory to all of the wines, carrying a theme of Kalgoorlie mining and striking gold, which is the origin of the Bailey family.
Right.
But Fimiston was one of the mine shafts in Kalgoorlie along the Golden Mile, and well, I like to think it's striking gold.
Okay, sounds
But
good.
We'll see what we can show you.
I like your cheap. So you've got the gold label at the top, so that's a little bit of a hint of its heritage.
Absolutely.
Very good. All right, straight up, it just looks very bright and inviting, doesn't it? That's nice and dark. It's still got so much life jumping through it.
You can't beat a first impression with colour and a red.
Yeah.
And Margaret River Shiraz has always come through with this lovely bright cherry. Just a bit of garnet to it, just at the edges.
It just waved past my nose and just got a wonderful aroma just come right through there. Oh, yeah, okay. No, you talk me through, what am I meant to be looking for?
I get a lot of the oak character here, and in fact, it's these Tarancel oak barrels here that we use for the Fimiston Shiraz.
Okay, so they're obviously French oak, because I can see France written across the top there.
That's right, we don't use any American oak in this one, just find the character works well with the French oak, and that's what you'll see on the nose here. So there's some vanilla, there's a little bit of a toasty coconut element.
Toasted coconut. Well, I've been telling the Warricle here, I was obviously walking around with a little notepad. All you guys are coming out with the best little terms. I've had matchstick being referred to as, was it a Riesling or something? Something that was a bit flinty.
Oh, the flinty struck match.
Yeah, I've never come across flint, and your one just said is fantastic. But anyway, sorry, continue on.
Yeah, after that it's this big ripe Shiraz fruit, and we really focus on getting this fruit as ripe as we can. So there's licorice, there's a little pepper to it.
And it doesn't have that sort of, I find, sort of, we go to the cool region here in Margaret River.
As far as Shiraz growing goes,
yeah, exactly.
Pretty moderate otherwise.
Yeah, because I always find cool climate Shiraz is just a little bit restrained or something. I'm a big fan of Barossa Shiraz myself, yeah, they're just big slaps in the face. I am learning an appreciation for the cool climate ones because they are a completely different beast.
They are.
This is a bit of a meld between the two, I reckon. This is you got that restrained subtleness, but also a big bit of punch happening here too, mate. It smells great.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. But one of the magical things with Shiraz is it's not just about how hot the days are; it's about how cold the nights are as well.
Okay.
And we're one of the more inland Margaret River wineries, so being a bit further from the ocean, which moderates temperature, we do get the days a degree and a half warmer than the more coastal vineyards, and the nights are a little bit chillier as well, which really helps get this bigger body, a bit more guts to the wine.
Completely jumping the gun there, sorry bro, we meant to talk through the nose, I just, it smelled so good I just had to put it in my mouth.
I've already had a shot.
Yeah, it smells fantastic, it's very leathery and meaty and chewy, and I'm going to pinch something I got from Watershed. We were just at Watershed a second ago, and she said, "Oh, it's a knife and fork kind of wine." And I can see this is a very chewy, meaty.
I like that description.
Yeah,
I'm going to steal that and pass that off as my own.
I was going to start writing these things down. Fantastic. But yeah, knife and fork. This is great. Very big.
I find the palate it's plum, it's black cherry. It's once we get to the palate, it's all about that fruit intensity.
Yep.
And, that's what we're about in our reds at Brown Hill.
Excellent. This is very, very nice. So I really appreciate that when you come to the cellar door here, you are actually coming to a cellar door. You know, you're not just rocking up to some little glass and steel sort of thing, or even a nice, cozy, woody kind of thing. You're walking into a freaking cellar, man. You got the chrome, the steel, and barrels and everything everywhere.
That's right.
It's a real
big green
more of a
colour
farm
shed
sort of
and,
situation. It's
the
more real.
tasting counter back through the other end's a block of wood on a few barrels. There's wine tanks behind you, bare concrete floors.
Yeah.
No bells and whistles here.
Yeah, and you got there's Nathan and Jim sitting out the front there. So
That's
Nathan,
right.
So what's the situation here? Jim's the dad,
Jim's
I'm
Nat-
guessing,
That's right.
and Nathan's the son. So this is Jim's farm, and Nathan's working it.
It's well,
I don't know.
that's the family politics, but I reckon that depends which one of them you ask as to whose
Well,
farm it
it's
is.
a family farm basically. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. So how did you find yourself roped into the wine game?
Well, I've always had a interest in wine. My old man appreciated a good red, and that's something unfortunate enough that he passed on to me.
Very good.
But there was this one occasion where I showed up to a barbecue and I brought a bottle of Shiraz. I remember it was a 2006 Pepper Jack. That stayed with me. But one of the guys there, he's the big alpha male type, and he always likes to have his say on everything, and he says to me, mate,
What's with this
couldn't tell
supermarket
you word
Pepper
for
Jack?
word. He's telling me, mate, that's no good for the barbecue, no good at all. I was like, well, hey, I think this is a great wine. And that's when he said to me, Hayden, when did you go to university and become an expert on this? I think I know what I'm talking about. Now it was
That's what he said to you.
That's what he said to me. Mm-hmm. And I went home that night and I thought, what am I going to do here? And I don't like to be told I'm wrong. I ended up finding by the end of the night that I could go to university and I could study and become a winemaker. 6 months later, I'm enrolled in a degree. 3 years down the track, winemaker, and
Hey, buddy, I still like my Pepper Jack.
that's right, I do.
Very good. I
A
like
lot
that
more
attitude.
wine as well,
Fantastic.
but at the end of the day, got the qualification to back myself up.
I like your attitude. All right, we've been rambling on for a bit. This is, once again, congratulations on your work. This is fantastic, mate. Very, very lovely. So if you get the opportunity, come down to Brown Hill Estate. Now, we're a little bit off the beaten track here. This is Rosa Brook Road.
It is.
So you've got to come for a little bit. If you're in Margaret River, come for a bit more of a explore, get off Kays Road and come down Rosa Brook. And there's Stella Bella down here and
There is.
Berry Farm and a few other places. So it's worth the drive down.
Absolutely.
Until next time, this has been Bogan'S Guide to Wine. Get it in ya.